Hey there, friendlies, how's up? Whew. Welcome to another episode of my fantabulous YouTube channel. This one is about how to change the wick in a hurricane lantern. What I got here is a Feuerhand 276, but from what I can tell, it's really similar if you got a Dietz, one of these, or whatever else. Have my lantern, I bought a wick. The Feuerhand uses a sort of unique width of wick, so I had to order this straight from them. But for most of the others, there's a couple of standard sizes, so don't worry about that. So what do? You start by pulling up on this assembly, and then you just knock back the globe. Okay, you want me to do that from the other side just to show it? Virtually all of them are hinged. You might have a lamp that makes you take it off, whatever. It's very, very similar across the board. Get this out of the way. Lift, tilt it back, okay? Oh, get rid of the the old wick that came out. Next, what you do is you take this off. Very often, you'll just be able to turn it off like that, okay? Virtually always. Do we have anything in there? A little wick? Yeah, there's a little bit of wick still there, so we can get that out. If it's the reason I'm going to use the knife to get it out is because it's already all the way up in there. What's there can't be gripped by the little wheels in there anymore. So I'll just pick it out. You probably don't have to actually pick this out. You can probably just stick the new wick in and push it out, but I'm unsure. So I've sort of worked it out like this. Huh, that's still pretty long. I don't know why that wasn't gripping. It's pretty deep in there. Okay. So next, take a length of the wick. Some people just throw the whole thing in the bottom. That might be perfectly okay. I'm gonna get that out of the way so I can work. You can buy a pack of 5 wicks from Feuerhand, and they're all at like 5 inches. So that's what I'm gonna aim for. A shorthand is just sort of measure, you know, you do this and it'll give you approximately what you need. I will take my knife and I will cut approximately where that was. All right, there's my length. It's maybe a little short, but it's close enough. I'm just going to trim off whatever raggedy bits are on there. All right, so then you get a little closer. So then there's the bottom. You feed your wick in. Try to keep it nice and straight, okay? I'm just holding it like that, lightly, and start to turn. Okay, you see how it's gripped already? There you go. Now, I'm gonna trim this a little bit more. You want it kind of straight across the top and then angled down on the edges. Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna put it, feed the wick into the bottom and then turn it back on like that until it's nice and tight-ish. Lift this baby up again, put the globe back, and you're good to go. You can raise the wick, you can lower it again, you're good to go. There it is. You've replaced the wick in your hurricane lantern. Fill it up with gas, which I'm not going to do here because I'm driving home from here and I'm not going to have the opportunity to light this thing up before I get home. But that's it. It's easy. It's really, really easy. If you got one of these that's, you know, the wick is gone on it, that's how easy it is. Just look up which width of the wick you need, or maybe you can measure the slot inside, and there you go. Just turn that like that. That's all she wrote. Thanks for hanging out with me for this little how-to. As I always say, if you like what I'm doing, then please do the following 3 things. 1, comment down below. Do you have one of these? Do you have a Deets? Do you have something that uses a very different system for replacing the wick? That I'd like to hear about. Second thing, share this video. That helps me more than you could possibly imagine. Here comes the wind. And third, leave me a smiley thumb. If you don't like what I'm doing, that's all right. Leave me a frowny thumb. Thanks for watching, guys.